It is super frustrating knowing that the ATO still is holding this money that he worked all through his treatment, you know, still paying tax, still working, still doing everything and paying all his taxes the right way. And the fact that this last tax return is still sitting with them is very frustrating, yes. So I found out that it was terminal the day after my sister had died, when we first met with the oncologist, and they told us that it was likely to be 2 to 5 years. It's so surreal, you're finding that information out. All my family's in Sydney with my brother-in-law. I'm having to call them at the same time to let them know what's happening. And then I have to go pick Thomas up from daycare. He had found out when he was in hospital that he had lung cancer. The night that Christy died, he told me and his mum. Brendan went on a autoimmune suppressant, which was just a drug. He kept working throughout the whole entire time. We decided that finally we were going to have our wedding. About a week before the wedding, found out that the cancer had spread to Brendan's brain. But he was in pretty good spirits otherwise. He was still working up to that point. We were very excited about the wedding, had a wonderful wedding. Thomas calls it our wedding because he was there with us the whole time. But then the first week in December, he had a mild stroke and unfortunately he deteriorated within 3 to 4 days and on the 19th of December passed away. Within a year of being diagnosed, so it happened really fast. It's been really challenging, so yeah. Brendan's final tax return we submitted through our accountant and they lodged it and they received confirmation that it was going to be processed, but then they received further notification saying that it was cancelled. I believe then that the ATO then responded on that saying that the paperwork wasn't enough and they only say that probate is required. There's no other steps listed there about, well, what does that look like? Who do I submit that to? Is there a minimum amount or a maximum amount that wouldn't make it go to probate? I felt really confused by this because nothing else has had to go to probate for Brendan's estate and it's $6,500. Daily life and learning to be a single mum with my son, it takes all my energy. Grief has been the most physical thing I've gone through as well as mental, and the idea of having to go to probate, something to navigate by myself again. I don't have it in me to do that, but the idea then of having to pay legal fees just to go to probate to then get this $6,500 released means that money's going to get chewed up. I think we started processing this probably over a year ago, and the idea that this money still is sitting with the ATO and not with us is really frustrating. There's so many people I think that probably would just let it go to the keeper and not chase after it. And I don't think that's fair. It's added so much more to the grief because you have to revisit everything. Just looking for the paperwork, it's in a pile with other things and you see the death certificate and then you see your marriage certificate and then that paralyses you again, and that's why this stuff takes so long, because you get stuck and the memories freeze you. It's so hard just to go forward, just to get this, you know. I wish it wasn't this hard. It's the last thing left. It's the last thing left. We've seen that they can overrule this, but it requires somebody to go to an MP to make a complaint and to get it escalated, and we know that they can overturn this, and why make us go through all these extra steps when they know that these rules can be amended?